and welcome to our documentary video. So topic for today is about the Malaysian society. Before we start, we want to introduce ourselves. My name is Dang Azrina.
Hello, my name is Erinda.
So now we will explain about the Malaysian society. For the first is ethnic composition and historical. Is about Malaysia, a multi-ethnic, multilingual, and multicultural society. The three largest ethnic groups are Malaysia, Chinese Malaysian, and Indian Malaysian. For Malaysian is constitutionally defined as Muslim who speak Malay and follow Malay custom. They are considered Bumi-putra, sons of the soil, and benefit from affirmative action policies. For Chinese Malaysian, primarily descendants of immigrants during British colonial rule, primarily engaged in commerce and urban profession, strong influence in business, education, and culture. For Indian Malaysian, primarily Tamil-speaking Hindus who arrive as laborers and professionals heavily involved in plantation, historical, now diverse in profession, and indigenous peoples, orang asli in peninsular Malaysia, and various native groups in Sabah and Sarawak such as the Iban, Kadazan Dusun, and Bidayu, add another layer of identity politics and marginalization discourse. And next is about religion and its role society. So for the next is religion and its role in society. For Malaysian official religion is Islam, and it plays a central role in public policy, education, and identity politics. However, the country is also home to significant communities of Buddhists, Christian, Hindus, Taoists, and practitioners of indigenous religions. For language, education, and national identity, for the language, Bahasa Malaysia is national language, but English, Mandarin, and Tamil are widely used. For education bifurcate, there are national school and vernacular school for Chinese and Tamil, which has contributed to ethnic segregation from a young age. So efforts to foster national identity through language and education have clashed with ethnic community effort to preserve culture and autonomy. The social stratification and affirmative action, which is the new economic policy NEP 1971, was implemented to correct economic balance after the 1969 racial riots. It's prioritize Malay and Bumi-putra, advancement in education, business, and employment. Impacts: create a Malay middle class and expand state-linked enterprise. Also led to resentment among non-Bumi-putra groups, especially Chinese and Indians, who often feel excluded from scholarship, contracts, and position. In recent years, debates around meritocracy, entitlement have become more intense, especially among the younger population.
So I will continue my part. Malaysia is experiencing rapid urbanization and socio-economic change, particularly in cities like Kuala Lumpur, Penang, and Johor Bahru. For consequences include generational gaps. Younger Malaysians are more connected to global culture, more liberal, and often critical of racial politics. For cultural hybridization, fusion of traditional and modern identities such as like Malay hip hop, Indian Muslim fusion cuisine, and Chinese entrepreneurs in halal markets. For growing civil society, NGOs, digital media, and youth movement have become important platforms for pushing for reform and inclusivity. Malaysia's politics have long been shaped by ethnic-based parties such as like UMNO for Malays, MCA for Chinese, and MIC for Indians. The emergence of multi-ethnic coalitions such as Pakatan Harapan and issues like corruption, human rights, and economic inequality have begun to challenge communal politics. However, race and religion remain powerful tools for political mobilization, often leading to polarized discourse and populist policies. Traditional gender roles are still dominant, particularly in rural and conservative Muslim areas. Urban women have made strides in education and professional life, but are still underrepresented in politics and senior leaderships. The family unit remains central, but involving norms around dating, marriage, and parenting are creating generational tension. Racial and religious polarization brain drain due to perceived inequality and lack of opportunity, youth disenfranchisement in political and economic systems, environmental degradation, especially in indigenous areas, yet there are also signs of transformation. A growing middle class and educated youth pushing for reform, increase intercultural dialogue and collaboration, civil society, and digital platform fostering alternative narrative and activism. So that's all for today. Thank you for listening and thank you for watching.